This is what the University of Idaho officials are hoping for. Imagine driving into campus from the east entrance and seeing the new Lionel Hampton Center. The Lionel Hampton Center initiative is designed to bring the U of I's jazz education efforts under one roof by building an education and performance facility. University of Idaho President Tim White says the center is not financially feasible.
The $80 million cost of building this center is excessive in light of the fact there is no credible evidence of federal support today, nor a private lead gift of this magnitude that allows us to be successful.
Interim Director of the Lionel Hampton Center and Associate Dean of the College of Letters of Arts and Sciences, Sandra Harsager, says the center is postponed.
We have tabled it for the moment.
And students say they're confused.
I'm not sure what's going on. I've heard that it's postponed and that it's been cut.
President White has outlined the strategic direction of the university. Associate Dean Harsager says officials are adjusting to the initiative's changes.
The president is suggesting something that is less expensive, that is more doable, and that's what we're working on now.
This is the location of the proposed Lionel Hampton Center. And to put into perspective the enormity of the building, it would also extend from the Lionel Hampton School of Music back into the parking lot behind the building, all the way over to the South Hill Apartments and up to where Stillhouse is now. Here, the 70,000 square foot building would serve as a central hub for the music department by providing more space for things like offices, classrooms, recitals, the archives, and a performance hall. All of which, Harsager says, adds up to a hefty price tag.
We need actually something closer to $80 million to accomplish what we want to accomplish, because there are a lot of site costs, site development costs. There are inflationary costs if we phase it in. It'll take a while for us to build it. There are remodeling costs associated with hooking it into the Lionel Hampton School of Music. Another piece of it, it's a relatively small piece, is remodeling Reidenbach Hall, which is used by the School of Music.
Fundraising efforts have fallen short of reaching their financial goal.
The economic realities are there, and we just haven't been able to raise enough money.
Director of the International Jazz Collections, Louis Rickey, says there are many factors contributing to the lack of funding.
Even the original fundraising targets, may have been bigger than the capacity of the institution to raise the funds. The other thing that complicates it all is the state of the university. And obviously we're in a situation where the president is responsibly dealing with the fiscal realities of the institution.
As a result, the Lionel Hampton Center will have to wait until enough funding becomes available. In the meantime, there are other priorities.
The primary needs are facilities for the Lionel Hampton Jazz Archives, the International Jazz Collections, and remodeling for the Lionel Hampton School of Music, which now has almost double as many students as the building was designed for, and there's some real serious problems there.
Instead of focusing on what isn't happening, Rickey says he supports President White's recommendations.
Given the set of circumstances that he is faced with, that is a totally reasonable and prudent decision. It was clear in what he said that he believes in the programs that we have, the jazz collections, the jazz festival, the School of Music, and he intends to undergird those elements because that's important.
Harsager sees things differently.
All of us that are managers at the university are very saddened by the budget cutbacks that we have had to undergo and are still undergoing.
While the future of the Lionel Hampton Center is uncertain, Harsager and Rickey say they are hopeful that enough money can eventually be raised.
We want the center to happen. Whether we'll be able to ever aggregate enough funding to make it happen, I don't know.
Ultimately, I am encouraged, It's just that the path towards the goal that we all perceive as what the Lionel Hampton Center initiative is, what the importance of it, may change a bit.
For Mosty Moscow, I'm Amy Tomasini.